Christian Kirk, just because I think that's a really kind of sneaky offense in Jacksonville. So, and Kirk's got that high floor that he's going to get a ton of volume that I can use to kind of buttress the bottom of my lineup at all points.
Joel, I got a question for you on that Kirk pick. How much do you think Brian Thomas Jr. helps Kirk in this offense to take some of that attention away from him?
Quite a bit. Like I compared Brian Thomas to like Christian Watson with healthy hamstrings, and Christian Watson is really important to the Packers offense because it allows it kind of takes the top off the defense, lets those horizontal route concepts get deeper that LaFleur likes to run, and I think you're going to see something similar and that they want to do that because they signed Gabe Davis as well. Brian Thomas is just a much better version of Gabe Davis, so I think that really lets Kirk and Engram kind of run wild underneath and should give them a ton of opportunities.
Now, how high do you have Engram, though? I guess would be my next question in this offense, is if we're going to stay on Jacksonville here for a minute, because I like Evan Engram a lot, but can he replicate what he did last season?
See, in this format, I don't like him a ton just because this format is very touchdown heavy, right? It's half PPR. And Ingram's in his career has been more of a volume guy than a touchdown guy. And I think Thomas is going to be an end zone weapon. He's a big guy. He's going to get a lot of high value touches. So I don't think Ingram's going to get a ton of touchdowns. So I don't like him. I think he's clearly in a tier behind the Kittles and McBrides and Andrews, Pitts, that group. I think he's behind those guys.
Would you be more format? That's fair. I've got to make my pick here, so you guys keep talking. But I know who I want, so at least I have that.
Yeah, so I want to go back to the Brian Thomas. Everybody knows that I'm not a huge Brian Thomas fan. I think that he's a one-trick, two-trick pony kind of a thing. But I do agree, Joel, that it is absolutely going to help Christian Kirk out because he's going to, like you said, take the top off, and it's going to give a lot of room between the linebacker and safeties for Christian Kirk to just run pretty rampant out there.
Exactly.
The Gabe Davis one, okay, whatever. But I saw a thing the other day, and I don't remember exactly who put this out there, but the winners of Best Ball Mania over the last couple of years, Christian Kirk's been on every lineup.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Could that just simply be because he was such a value at ADP last year?
That's
few years.
The last few years. Yeah. The last few years, he was such a value because where was he going? Like 6th, 7th round, 8th round, maybe?
In some he was going 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah. Some going as late as like the 12th round. Oh, I was guilty of it too, man. I did not believe in Christian Kirk. I thought this Calvin Ridley thing was really going to hurt him. I thought Zay Jones was going to be more involved. It didn't happen.
No. Yep, and the connection that Lawrence and Zay Jones had, that was something that was like very, very surprising.